Upd1 for Am I the Asshole for laughing in my sister-in-law's face when she DNA tested my daughter. This update is from August 31st, 2024. My sister-in-law ended up coming to my house and apologizing, as well as telling me the full story. My brother put her up to the DNA test. Do what? Your brother what? When I first adopted Lily, my brother, for some reason, believed that Lily was my bio daughter. He thought that Lily's mom and I were together and just weren't telling anyone. He believes that when she got pregnant, Lily's mom told me that Lily was mine and that she was going to just say that it was her husband's, and I went along with it because I didn't really want kids. Ew, the fact that your brother would not only say that about you, but think that about you? I'd be looking into what's up with your brother. That sounds completely fucked up. Sister-in-law was under the impression I believed I was Lily's bio dad. She saw the picture of Lily's mom and I, and after asking for clarification on who she was, assumed we were together in it, and then got suspicious when she saw the other guy in the picture, Lily's actual bio father, who looked a lot like Lily. I also want to clarify, I didn't tell her that Lily's bio dad was in the picture because she had specifically pointed to Lily's mom. And I assumed she knew that Lily was adopted. I didn't know my brother had been telling her lies for nearly 2 years. Whether your brother's been lying to her or not, that does not negate the fact that this woman, who is not that child, is not your woman, but your future sister-in-law, took it upon herself to DNA test your child. Whether your brother was pushing her or, getting her riled up to do it, that just makes it worse, but it does not change her moral character that she chose to do that. No. She got the DNA test out of her own suspicions, and my brother helped her with it because he thought it would reveal that I was actually Lily's bio dad. He manipulated her into thinking that it would clear the air of suspicion when really he was just trying to prove that I was really Lily's bio dad and lying about the reasons for adoption. Well, of course the results proved I wasn't Lily's bio dad and that my brother was wrong. My brother felt too embarrassed to confess to his fiance that he had lied about the circumstances, which is why sister-in-law confronted me with the results. My sister-in-law also apologized for showing me the results in front of my daughter. She told me that her mom had had an affair and cheated on her father, got pregnant with another man's child, and had let her father believe the kid was his. Her father was devastated by this when he found out, and she grew very resentful of women who do this to their spouses. She had wanted to sit me down and talk to me about it without my daughter, but when she saw me with my daughter, she got angry thinking I was being led on to believe I was raising my daughter when I was actually raising another man's kid. And she ended up exploding and immediately waved the results in my face. Okay, so what I'm hearing here is she's now making excuses for her own bad behavior. I'm not going to negate that your brother lied to her. But how she talks about, she wanted to do it privately, not in front of Lily, but then turned around and did it in front of Lily. No, she's backtracking now because she can now look back at what her actions were, know where she was the asshole, and start making excuses for her behavior. And just, instead of just saying, you know what? I fucked up. I was out of line. No matter what your brother told me, I should not have crossed that barrier. I should not have stepped across that line. I am sorry. I'm sorry for doing it to begin with, let alone bringing it up in front of your child because it was out of line. So all of these excuses, they're not washing away what she actually did. Because again, this is something that has nothing to do with her. I get that she has a trauma response from her past, but her trauma does not need to be dumped in your lap and become your trauma or Lily's trauma because she didn't know how to deal with it to begin with. Nope. My sister-in-law does feel very guilty, and she's angry at my brother for lying to her. I'm not angry at her for doing the test because she thought she was doing the right thing. Oh, OP, you've got more grace in your heart than I do. I also forgave her for the way she told me about the results because clearly affairs are a sensitive subject for her, and I can understand why she would have exploded like that. I'm pretty sure she plans to break up with my brother now, and I don't blame her. When I called and asked my brother about this, he admitted it. When I asked why he would think this, he said that he couldn't think of a reason why a man who had been against having kids at the time would willingly adopt a baby without having a blood connection to it. He told sister-in-law that I was Lily's bio dad and was aware of the fact. He took it a step further and said that me and Lily's mom were together at the time of Lily's conception. Both me and my parents are going low contact with my brother for a while. I know I will forgive my brother eventually, but I can't do that right now. He believed I was low enough to have an affair with a married woman, get her pregnant, take no responsibility, allow her to pass the kid off as another man's, and then only take responsibility because she died? 2, September 8th, 2024. Some people were wondering what happened with my brother and sister-in-law. Well, she dumped him. Round of applause. They tried to make it work, but that only lasted a few days, and she ended up giving him the ring back. My brother got shit-faced drunk on my front lawn in the middle of the night. I was pissed because Lily had school the next morning and this woke her up. My brother was yelling insults to both me and my daughter. We called the police and he spent the night in jail for drunken disturbance. I believe the official charge was something like that. I sure as hell pressed charges because he was saying some borderline threatening statements to me and my daughter. I don't think it's enough to qualify for a restraining order, but if it is, I'll get a temporary one. On a more positive note, Lily is doing well. She's getting straight A's in every subject and is excited about her first ever science project. She's been talking my ear off about it. Please send help. Well, OP, here's what I'm going to tell you. Number one, you have more grace in your heart. I wish I could have the grace that you've got. You were an amazing friend to your childhood friend. The fact that you then adopted her daughter so that she would not end up in foster care as a previous foster child, let me just tell you, thank you. Thank you for adopting her. Thank you for loving her like your own. Your brother, I can't think of anything nice to say. And seeing as you were so graceful, I think I am just going to go ahead and say you're not the asshole. And it's a good thing that my inner voice does not have an intercom system right now because, oh my God, the things running through my head. But I don't think there's anything I can tell you that you did wrong or anything. You went about it like a pro. Congratulations. Go give your daughter a hug. You and Lily deserve nothing but happiness. Your brother, he deserves hemorrhoids. Just saying.